the story goes, we find out about a treasure in the grand line, there's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing, I'll be king of the pirates, I'm gonna be king.
Hey everyone, Romance Dawn here, and today I'm giving my non-spoiler review of the new movie One Piece Film Gold, just released in theaters in the US today. I literally just got home from watching it. So like I said, non-spoiler review, so no need to run away from this video. The movie was really good overall. It was really good. There was a great balance of comedy and action. There was a lot more comedy than I even thought it was going to be. It was a pretty funny movie. The whole audience laughed out loud for a lot of different scenes. The movie opens with a great action sequence, which I really enjoyed because I'm big on the fight scenes and the action of the story. So that was great. Having that, as well as the ending fight sequences, were really amazing. We got to see everybody go all out. We got to see even some of the Straw Hats that aren't particularly our best fighters got some time to shine in their fights as well. If you've seen the commercials and you're souped about seeing Sabo and Lucci in the movie, I just want to tell you guys to stay whelmed. We don't get much of either in this movie. We maybe get 2 minutes of Lucci and 1 minute of Sabo. People in the audience actually went crazy when they saw Sabo on screen. Like, I knew that there's a whole hype fandom of Sabo fans, but like girls were literally like screaming in the theaters every time Sabo was on screen. Like, I was shocked. His voice actor in this, I can't remember his name. Victor Mignogna. I'm probably butchering his name, but yeah, Sabo's voice actor in this movie is the same guy who voiced Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. So if you like Ed's voice, then you should like this one. Yeah, so we didn't get a lot of Sabo or Lucci, but they both had, for their short briefness in the film, they both had pretty badass things that they did each. But yeah, not much of them in the film, so don't get your hopes too far up for them. We got great fight scene from Zoro as always. Some great moments from Sanji. Luffy had a little bit of everything from just like we're used to, from comedy to action. Luffy was amazing. There was a good little Nami side story in the movie that I really enjoyed because I do love Nami as a character. Her and Robin got to do a good amount in this story. Their skills were very necessary, but overall, really good film. There were some really interesting powers for the enemies. Like, they all had interesting devil fruit powers. It makes me wonder, like, if they ask Oda for his advice on devil fruit powers when they come up with the movies, or if they have to get an okay from Oda to use certain powers, because who knows what's in his mind, and if he had already drawn up a character with that power and it's like, nah, y'all can't have him in the movie, or have that power in the movie. They have to. I assume they have to. But yeah, you guys, if you can go see the movie, if it's not out yet by you, I urge you to go see it. Go watch. Support it, please, because we don't get, us as anime fans, we don't really get what we want in the theaters ever. But if you go out and you buy these tickets and you watch and you support the next movie that comes out, we may have for longer than just a day or a couple days. Like, it may just be like a full-on like like treated like a regular movie, you know, because it's all about supply and demand. So if we're out there buying the tickets, they're gonna keep the movies in the theaters, you know. And I don't know about you guys, like I love just getting to see One Piece on the big screen. Like that's amazing. Like I know that we're all used to just watching the show on our computers and on our phones on the go, and like not many of us get to just sit and watch it on our TVs and watch what we want to. Because I mean, One Piece comes on Cartoon Network, but they're like 400 episodes behind where we all are. So, like, what's the point? But in the movies, it's a completely different experience. And then you're around all these other One Piece fans, which I know that me myself personally, I only have a couple friends who watch One Piece. Like when I'm like out in like with my actual friends, and they're only into it because of me. I had friends who I found out they liked anime, and I was like, no, watch One Piece, and they're like, it's like 500-600 episodes at that time, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Just like once you stop, you're not gonna stop, and you're gonna be caught up to me in a couple weeks. And they're like, nah, and then a couple weeks later, they're caught up. So, like, I've made like 5 fans myself, like personally, just like gone out and campaigned for One Piece with my friends, and like, no, watch, looking, showing them fight scenes on YouTube all day. But yeah, it's a completely different experience being in the theaters. You're around so many different fans. You see like so many different like types of people. Like sitting behind me was a couple who had to be in their 50s, and and they're with their son, and I'm talking to the dad, and he's like, yeah, we just bought volumes 1 through 60. I got a pretty good deal on them at my comic book store. And he's like, yeah, I'm only on Fishman Island though, and stuff. So he got spoiled a lot in this movie, because if you're not caught up like completely, a lot of this movie takes place after Dressrosa, or the whole movie is supposed to take place after Dressrosa. So there's a lot of stuff that people, if you haven't finished that arc, is gonna spoil you. But yeah, I saw so many people, young, old, just in that movie. A bunch of people wearing chopper hats and their straw hat gear, which was just amazing. Like the energy in the movie theater was awesome. Like people clapping and laughing out loud. It's like it's different because you're experiencing One Piece with like dozens of other people, as opposed to just, you know, alone in your room while you're studying or doing some work or whatever, just sitting there concentrating on the show, making up a theory, whatever you do in your spare time when you're watching the show, you know. But a lot of us were just sitting there watching alone or with 1 or 2 friends at most. So I urge you to go see it if you can. Drag your friends along. Just tell them, hey, let's go to the movies. Don't even tell them what it's about, and then make them watch the movie, and maybe they'll be into the show because they've seen the film. Yeah, like I said, great movie. A lot of funny moments. Brooke definitely the standout of the comedy. If you've seen it and think different, tell me who you think was funnier than Brooke in this movie. A lot of great action in it. Like I said, opened with action, closed with action. There's scenes all sprinkled throughout. Just overall great film. Comment down below. Let's discuss. I'd really love to talk to somebody who's seen it about it, because I really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And if you can't watch it in theaters, watch it online. Buy the DVD when it comes out, or download it on Funimation when you can. And just really support. Like, comment, subscribe. Romance Dawn out.